Good morning, everybody in race, gender, and crime. Uh, I wanted to wear my glasses this morning just so I could see, but you can see the lights. So this is ridiculous. You can make fun of me though. All right, let's get serious. This week's topic deals with racism. This is module 2. This week's topic actually covers a lot of ground as far as in how the incarceration rate is affected um, by race, ethnicity. We talk about why there are more young black males in prison than there are of any other race. That is an actual fact, okay? So when people say that, you can't get offended, but you need to look and see why that is. What is the trend over time? Is it gone down? Has it gone down? Is it going up? Are the types of crimes the same as they were before, or have they changed? Is it due to the fact that society is choosing to make certain things in other cultures more considered more deviant, and therefore we then make them a crime? I don't know. I have done a bunch of research. I don't want to give you my opinion. That's not it. I'm not here to make a bunch of mini-me's. What I'm here to do is I want you to think critically for yourself, and I want you to look up the facts. Just because you can go to a legitimate source that says this prison has X amount of African Americans. It also has this amount of Caucasians, non-Hispanic. It has this amount of incarcerated Asians or others or Pacific Island, whatever. That's great, okay, that we're getting that information on that specific facility. But what does it really mean unless you compare it to something bigger? Which is why your assignment that I've given you, we've changed it. We used to have you look at city to city. That's too small. That's a microcosm. That's a little mini section of what's happening in one tiny little area. Which, don't get me wrong, if we can make a change in a town, a county, that's amazing. Okay, any change that moves us forward is a positive step in the right direction. And like I always tell you, when you guys go on to your careers, it is not, you are not out to solve world peace. You are out to fix one cog in the wheel. And then somebody else needs to take the next piece. And as we keep building on that, hopefully we reach the goal of a positive change, whatever that change happens to be. So my contribution is to encourage you, to give you the information that you are able to read in the module, and then to just kind of bring up some thoughts and concepts that I want you to think about. All right. So one thing I'll mention, and it'd be very interesting to see. I come up with questions all the time. When I start talking to you, I'm like, oh, wow, that would make a really good study. My forte is forensic psychology, but when I turn around and I have these discussions with you, this is why I prefer. You guys need to sign up and come back to class, because I prefer to debate and discuss issues with you. And here I'm talking to myself. And so something will pop up in my head that you might have an opinion on, or an actual fact you can back up, that either answers my question, I learn from you just as much as I'm hoping you learn from me, or it gives me your opinion and allows us both to see the other sides. I am a white middle-aged female. We're not discussing the age any further than that. So I don't know what it's like what it would. I have one child. I have a male child. Okay, and he's a grown adult. Thank God I did my job and I made it to being a grandparent. Now you worry all over again because now I have two granddaughters. Hold on, I have somebody at the door.